Hi everyone. So in this video what we're going to talk about is the custom Unity crossfading engine that allows you to go between two pieces of music to test out your music in a game. And so I've opened up Unity Hub here and I've actually already downloaded the project and put it on my desktop. I'll kind of go through the process of you select this open button, then you go to the desktop, and then I'd select Unity crossfading, and then it may ask you, like me, because I have multiple versions of Unity installed, it may ask me which version I want to open it in. I'm going to open it in this version, 2018-2.11 F1. And if you have a different version of Unity and you downloaded this project and it doesn't work, let me know and I'll help you out with that. And we'll try and figure out a good solution. Either upgrade Unity to this version or downgrade it to this version. It should work okay. I usually try and keep these up to date. So what are we looking at? In the previous video, we spent a little bit of time talking about these different areas of the Unity window. And so up here, this is the hierarchy where we're looking at level 1. That's kind of our scene that we're looking at. That's titled level 1. And within that scene, I have a plane. That's this ground, the floor. I have a cube, which is this cube over here. I have a sphere on the other side. I have text labeling each one. I have a movie screen in the back. And when I play the level, what it's going to do is when I collide with theme A, it will play theme A. And when I collide with theme B, it will play theme B. So when I hit play up here, we go into the game level itself. And after a second or two, we can see that in the background, we have video 1 playing. And we also have theme A playing. It's default to play theme A. When I go over to the other side, and I use the A, S, D, and W keys to move sort of left, right, forward, and back. I can also jump. When I collide with the theme B object, it fades out theme A, plays theme B, and puts a different movie in the background. Just to give you a little bit of sense of what your music's going to sound like when it transitions from one theme to another. So I can go back to theme A, and it fades out the old theme, and it brings in the other video. All right, how do you put your own music into this? As in the last video, we talked about how this project menu here it is kind of a duplicate of the Finder, meaning that we're looking at the assets folder. So you can see level 1 is here. When I go to the Finder itself and look at my Unity crossfading here, and I look at my project, you'll see assets. And assets corresponds to assets over here. So anything that I see in here, I'm also going to see in the Finder. So for instance, music folder, scripts folder. If I go into the Finder, I'll see music folder, scripts folder. Same thing. This is a representation of what we see on the hard disk itself. So these, it's like a representation. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to grab our new music that we want to put in there. So let's go ahead and do that. I have 2 new pieces of music, and you can put them in any folder. Maybe the music folder is the best one. And if you drag it, you can drag it like this, and I'll put it in the music folder. And basically what it will do is copy those music files into the music folder. So if I go back to the Finder and look at that, in the music folder, I now have these 2 new themes set up here and here. When I go back to Unity now and I go to the music folder, I'll see all 4 pieces, the 2 new ones I had in and the 2 demo ones that I had in from before. So in order to swap the themes out, I'm using an object called audio sources. Audio sources plays our 2 themes. It plays theme A and theme B, but I have new pieces, I have new clips now. So I'm just going to swap out the clips. They're both looping, by the way, and they both start when the game starts. So what I'll do is theme A, I'll swap by pressing this little circle icon, and then I'll select my new pieces of music. So I'll select that for the first one, and then I'll select the other one for this. And so now I should have new music in. Yep, and this is my fall early music. These are all pieces from Walden. And then theme B, and the movie switches. Now, if you want to swap out the movies so that you can watch gameplay footage in the background, that's fairly easy too. So one of the ways to do that is to, well, here we're going to select the cube for theme A, and we're going to see an object on that in the inspector called video swapper. And in the video swapper, we can actually select our video clip. So I'm going to switch it from 1 to, I have some other video clips in there, and they're just MP4s. I'm going to switch it to 3, and then on the sphere, I also have a video swapper object, and I'm going to switch that to 4. Now, the movie screen starts with a movie, so I'm also going to start with a default movie here. So I'm going to select the movie screen and select the video clip, and I'm going to start with 3 as well. So we kind of start with 3, and so we see 3 movie up there. Then when I go over here, you'll see it swap to 4 and play the new piece of music. Now, what I would suggest you do is copy your movies into the videos folder. I have 4 in here, but you could just copy any MP4 in here and then select it using the cube, sphere, and movie screen. Lastly, you could also just drag your MP4 into the videos folder here, and that will copy it for you. When you import a video, I would suggest make sure your video is under maybe 100 megabytes, because Unity has to process that video in order for Unity to play it, and it may take longer. Also, you may have to upload this project at some point, and so I would keep each one of your videos less than, say, 100 megabytes. Let me know if you have questions, and good luck. By the way, you just save the scene when you're done, Command S here, and that gets rid of the asterisks, and then that whole project is self-contained, so it will now play the new music. I could, if I want to, get rid of the old pieces of music if I wanted to, the old theme A and theme B. I could actually kind of right-click on them here and then delete them, but I'm just going to leave them for right now. Anyways, good luck.